Let's just let this speak for itself. Astralis, Vitality, a good old BO1 boiling down on Nuke. They're wasting zero time. Astralis already just barraging their way out from Hut. It does get stopped by RPK as he picks up a couple of kills here. And now it's Device in the middle of the site, removed from this one. Ooh, frag back from Snappy though. He's trying his damnedest, absolute damnedest, but nothing more for him.
As much as it's a shame to talk about Astralis now.
So Masuda, he comes down to the base of the ramp, but he still hasn't seen anyone. I guess the advantage of this is he calls 2 more CTs over, but oh god, the disadvantage is Yugi's on point. Just shoots down 2. Masuda trying to come in with some trade frags, but the last remaining members of Astralis are shoulder to shoulder inside dark. And Masuda, well, he's going to have to look down if he wants to clear this. Bomb ticking pretty quickly. It's already so far gone, and there's no way Apex can win this round. It's Vitality giving it up, and Astralis on the board.
I like the round from both sides. I think considering how clean Astralis had, how cleanly Astralis were able to get downstairs from all regards, and I think the only thing that Vitality needed to do differently was apply a bit more pressure to Magisk outside.
Frags being exchanged. Device, he can't get into the mix, so Magisk has a lot to try and handle. Device, he's just been chilling up here on the rooftop. He was waiting for somebody to actually extend from Squeaky, but that wasn't needed
to pull off these pushes. And for Thieves sitting in there on these close angles, if there are coordinated attacks via ramp and via Hut, as he's got his eyes set forward on the Hut, looking for somebody to push, but there is nobody here.
Nope, they're just going to try to flood out where it's met by a smoke right as half of the terrorists get out. RPK can't turn back fast enough, but zywoo, he's in from above. He's gotten himself a couple of kills, and Shox will seal the deal. Oh, or so it was. Apex, he's going to peek up as Magisk, who wasn't there originally, actually gets into position. But obviously, these T's moving their feet past the blue box and starting to take heads. Snappy finding great timing. It's all on Shox. He gets softened up, but still able to take 2 kills back really quick.
Oh my god, that is not at all what I expected to happen. Shox now, the 1v2 situation is definitely a winnable one, and although guns have been upgraded, Magisk and Snappy, they don't have head armor, from what I can tell. Nade will be perfectly placed, leaving Shox in a one-on-one. Extremely high clutch percentage, in contrast to Snappy. Can he pull it off?
Well, he's going to close the double doors, focuses solely forward. Snappy just on the other side, lines up the spray. Oh, line of sight not needed. But will that extra CT player come into fruition? They're going to be presented a lot of targets here. zywoo close on the smoke. A second headshot, but he can't manage that third one. Magisk is able to stay alive. Single man advantage here for Vitality, but Masuda finds the lineup through the door, and that's that lobby player. The solo lobby player for Astralis goes down.
But so they have enough CTs to kind of watch all spots at this point. RPK, eyes trained on this peak.
And he's going to find the headshot, even despite being made uncomfortable by the flash. Oh, and Apex just sidelines Yugi pretty quick, so Vitality right back in control. That's exactly what's going on. And poor Yugi is wounded as he does get closer to that B-bomb site. It's Masuda with the one and done. Apex, great grenade, but he's going to have to try and hide. Snappy gives chase, goes down as Apex swings out the door and adds another frag to the tally. But Device,
RPK, top of the Hut, will know by Device's crosshair placement what he expects, and he does find the first kill. Op is inside the Hut, waiting for Device to peek, but now downstairs has been opened, and he's doing it quietly. So not only will he be offered up a bomb plant, but zywoo will be a little bit late to the call.
Device, he's going to prioritize plant. zywoo's trying to close this distance, but does not want to give away his position. Device still playing in the dark. And here comes zywoo knocking on the B site.
It's known, because they mistimed it with how they cross and the smoke's coming up. Apex is going to unleash.
Yeah, he's going to start sprinting inwards. All the while, Shox, well, he holds on sight, but Device turns his head back, and that's a big kill. It opens up the possibility of rotating up towards A. Shox realizes this. He tries to stop it. And he's going to have to go all the way outside. Masuda, he comes back from ramp fast enough. And I think because Astralis are aware that this isn't a surprise to the CTs, they stutter step it. And now they've just gone ahead and lost the bomb inside of Mini while they did still remain downstairs. This is going to be really hard for them to claw their way out. It looked like they had that open route. They could have just all flown up the ladder and nobody would have stopped them. But now it boils down to just dupreeh. He's stopped by Masuda, who wasted no time getting up into heaven. Little change up though. This time they're going to emphasize the lobby already with a bit of footwork outside on the A site, but Shox. You know, we saw a couple of times where he was being boosted on top of the ramp. He decides to get aggressive yet again, plays around the smoke, and hits them from behind. But it's still the 3v3 with feeble outdoors. dupreeh. Oh man, he's going to be feeble with only 10 HP left over. But so far, so good for Astralis. Now, zywoo, he's going to creep up into the scope of device. It's all on the tank. And these last two Ts have such little HP to work with. They're going to fear for their lives. They're going to run, you know, Sherman, Abrams.
Yeah.
World of Tanks, bro.
Yeah.
It's RPK's second favorite game. His most favorite, still Counter-Strike. Let's see if he can clutch this. Last player right above him, both working with minimal HP, and RPK goes one better. 13 frags, 7 deaths, 8 health for the 1v3 clutch.
Just to add a brand new problem onto Astralis. If they avoid one up and run into a second one, it was worth it. But Device, he finds his opening outside. That's Apex down. A lot of ground gained here for Astralis. Let's see if they can close this out, this 5v4 advantage.
They're going to walk around a bit. zywoo, he's not going to waste any time. Just runs right in. Doesn't see it coming. dupreeh. Whoa, a second. Finds Shox deep inside of the ramp. He's going to go with a little bit of a missed flash, but still successful as he catches RPK inside the hut. That's 4 survivors for Astralis. Trying to find a little bit of comfort here, trying to find the right angle. He hears the door open. zywoo with the op finds one. RPK is going to be empty-handed on the hold. zywoo's now going to have to double back and try to play into the heavens. And Masuda, well, he's got the chance to come up ladder, but what kind of a distraction can his teammates create to even give him a chance? Maybe he flashes his own way out now that Mini's been blocked off a second time. Remember, there's nothing to lose here. Final round of the half. Oh, that's big. Apex, he actually finds dupreeh through smoke, and zywoo just looks away from the head of Yugi. That's going to bring in Masuda. Again, Yugi, he's being made uncomfortable, and Snappy, who started it all by stopping Shox, now has to close with the clutch. Oh, and he walks into the wall bang. No time. No time. Astralis, they take their 5th round. Vitality, they double up the score here on the defense.
But it can't be understated how important he is on the T side for his entries. I mean, this has got to be one of his worst nuke performances today, but I imagine it's because of the IGLing.
Yeah, extra responsibilities for Magisk. Apex, he's holding off this lobby flank. And Device goes down. Another heavy hitter out for Astralis. Man advantage back in for the T's. Bomb planted. Magisk, he's trying to tap away. They've brought it back to just Shox. Shox looking for the clutch. Looking for the 1v2. He hears that bomb tap. Goes in for the challenge. He got the player off of the defuse as well, so now he tucks. And Shox, a masterclass in the clutch. He's going to finish this one. That's Vitality with the 2nd pistol. Yeah, I agree entirely. And maybe with Magisk finding that success last round behind the red, well, Device tries his hand at it. Snappy's going to throw that grenade deep, pops back up, and he has done such a good job already of softening up Vitality here. Device called into the action. Snappy's going to retreat, and Apex, that's not going to make it any easier. RPK has been one of the heaviest hitters for Vitality, and he's taken out by an ally. A so-called ally. Apex, 14 health, gonna walk forward on Snappy, gonna take the headshot even. Smoke down bomb plant maybe.
Wow, they're respecting it. Partake in the restraint.
He heard the door open. Oh my god, and he's gonna take another headshot. Now the bomb's actually planted for him.
Connor. No way.
They smoke him off, he double flashes out. Oh, come on. Let us believe.
He really, yeah, I mean, no matter what, his presence alone is enough to affect and influence rotations from the CT side. And so recognizing that the job's not going to overcommit. Yeah, they have pulled players down. RPK, double entry upstairs. Masuda looking to help him out with the third, but it's 3v3, and Shox is still up. That can flank Heaven on top of everything else. What a push into the lobby. That is a huge read.
Yep, that's the big one. Big one indeed. Device and Magisk. Oh, they've already got Shox looking for them, but Shox, he's going to get tunnel vision towards Magisk, and he misses. Oh, dude. Bro, this is all of a sudden Astralis back. They've got the 2v2, they've got the health advantage, they've got the utility for a retake. Oh, but Masuda, he turns his attention around, and now it's Device down. Magisk, last man up. Smoke, frag, doors swung wide. He's going to go ahead and block off the right side of the bomb site, and then he's going to have to swing into the stack. RPK up close, execution style. That's a 14th round for Vitality.
He doesn't want to rotate, so as long as they believe that he doesn't want to move from there, he's pretty useless.
But he cracks back Apex. We do have the T's just sprinting down to the B bomb site, so probably thinking to themselves, with Device out of the equation, with 3 other players somewhere in the facility, there can't be that many down on B, and they call it out appropriately. Magisk, he's making a ton of noise, just haphazardly running over to the secret stairs. That's where RPK is going to drop him. And Vitality, they are staring a 15th round in the face. That should put them 2nd or 3rd. And remember, it's 4 of the 5 that go forward into the playoffs. So this is a big one for Vitality.
And finds a trade. Full nades kits here for Vitality. But it is a 4-on-4 situation. Dupree, cheeky push here into the smoke, but it gets called out by RPK. He's been so aware of these smoke pushes.
Yeah, RPK has been looking fantastic.
22 and 11
on
on RPK, yeah. Holy.
Again, one of those players who can just, silently work his way to the very top of the scoreboard. It's the 2 pieces here and there that just tally up. Yugi, again with the Deagle, does tons of damage here versus the T's, but if it's not Device and Snappy to come together and clutch this, then it is Vitality 16-6. Device, he's been caught by Shox in this position, and even though he's ready, AK bests the M4. Snappy down for the count. That's it, folks. Vitality, the Frenchman, taking the win.